Welcome to the Jan Podcast, Season 1, Episode 17. I am your host, Jan, and my co-host, Sally Ann. How you doing?
Super duper. How are you?
Oh, I'm splendid. Yes, splendid.
Ooh. Remember the 80s when everything was great and
Everything
we
was
were just
great.
we just were
Great.
just
It's
didn't
great.
have to know stuff. It was
Everything
so
was
great.
groovy before that. It was groovy.
Yeah, and then it was groovy. Yeah, and then it was hippie, hippie
You
school.
know what? You ever have like where you're paying bills and you're just on your phone doom scrolling your own bills and shit? I was doing that and I popped on and I was waiting for I think it was my credit card. I have a I have a credit card with with two cards on one account. Okay, so
What's the number? What's the number on your credit
right,
card?
it's 17 one. I open it up and this one in particular, maybe because there's two accounts on it, it takes a minute to load, right? And nearly every time it fucking does, I have gapped out on something else and started doing something else, and I look over and I think I'm on my bank account, and I'm like, "It's the credit card. It's not your bank account. Why the hell would you have
Not
that
what
much
you
in your bank
have.
account right now?" I was like, "Damn it!" It was
Yeah.
such a moment of excitement, and then it went away
Yeah.
so fast. I don't know if you've ever done that. I'm like, "God damn it!" Ah,
No, I have
yeah.
two separate entities, two separate banks for that where my money goes and where my money comes from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, "God damn it."
Wishful thinking.
I know, right? Well, I think because it took so long and I'll gap while it's doing I'll go do something else, then I go back,
Oh,
I
yeah,
forget what I'm even looking at. I'm like,
because we have to
How'd I get so
multitask.
much money in there, huh?" Yeah, fuck. Tells you a little bit about my account. Meh.
Meh,
Eh.
meh.
um, I was just thinking the other day, I think I was at mom's house the other day, and I was looking at pictures of us when we were younger. And I remembered these pants that I used to have. God, they were a pair of jeans, all right, and I was probably maybe 5 or 6, maybe 6. It was George Washington crossing the Delaware in a boat, and that pattern was all around my jeans. My
What?
jeans, all my entire jeans was nothing but George Washington crossing the Delaware and them in the boat with the
What in
oar.
the world? Why?
Hilarious. I was thinking about those the other day. I'm like, oh my god, I would love to just have those. Not even that they, just to have them,
Oh
just to
my
show that they
god.
actually existed. It was funny. I just started thinking about the clothes from the '70s, like plaids and paisleys
Oh
and
my
bell
gosh, yeah,
bottoms
the
and
plaids were
the,
so great. I
the
remember
good
I
old
had a
days.
pair of plaid pants, red
Yes.
no, I had a red and black plaid poncho
Of course you did.
that I loved. Oh my god, it was the best, and it had these 2 dangly things with little black puffy balls on the bottom of them. So when you put the
Oh,
hood
that's
on, you could pull
so
them tight
funny.
and tie it up.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you're old enough to remember, but when we were at the first house in the garage, Dad had this metal cabinet that you swing the doors open. But
Mhm.
on the outside of the cabinet, he had two huge paisley stickers on the
Nice,
outside of the cabinet. I always
nice.
thought those were so cool. I'm like, look at these huge paisleys. This is
I
awesome.
wish I remembered that. That sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
it was pretty cool. It was one of those. You got to go way back for that one.
Way back, yep, the
Oh
Wayback
yeah. Oh,
Machine.
speaking of way back, I have a
Oh,
great way back story. Would you like to hear it?
I would love to hear it.
Back in the day, maybe you were not even born yet, okay?
The good old days, you mean?
Yeah, the good old days. No, I was actually happy, that I had a sibling. I'm still trying to figure out why, but I was happy that I was having a sibling. Um, so back then I'll do it. I'll pull a you and I'll explain to the youth how things work because I
Yes,
never do that. I always just
yes.
say, "Oh, this is this," and you'll be like, "For you that don't
Yeah,
know,"
for you
that's
who
like
don't
your
have
fucking
any
job.
fucking clue
You
what life is
describe
like.
it what it is, but this time I think I have to describe it. Back in the day, you would literally have like a store to go buy a vacuum cleaner. You would have a store to
The
go
vacuum
buy
cleaning
a
store,
sewing
yes.
machine. Yeah, so there was a Singer sewing machine store that
Right.
you would go in to purchase sewing machines, and they'd have them all over the place, all different kinds. In this particular store, they had a raised display area. Okay, so there was like a big squared off space that was higher than the rest of the floor, but it was empty at the time. So I was just running back and forth and climbing on it and being
Mhm.
naughty, and mom's like, Get back over here," and I'm like, and I go and I do whatever. So while I'm running around being a dumbass, and this is really gonna date how old we are, okay? Because you have to be old enough to remember that they didn't always just have plastic tags to keep the price tag on the clothes. They used to use straight pins through a
Oh,
thick piece of
right.
paper.
Yes.
Yeah, and it would
Take a
hold
piece
on
of
that
paper
way.
and put it on there and slip
Yes,
it in one
with a
end and then
literal
pull it up
fucking
and pull it
pin
out
through
the
it.
other one.
Twing.
Yes.
Yeah, and, they those would be, like, on the floor, okay, and I'm a
Everywhere.
kid. I'm a
Mhm.
fucking kid. Of course I see them. I'm like, "Whoa, what's this?" And being in a sewing store, where's the outlets? On the floor.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're thinking that I stuck the pin in the outlet, you're 100% right. I
Oh,
absolutely did. I'm pretty sure I was, extra crispy by the time mom got me off of that
was that your
fucking
first perm?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I permed every hair on my body. It was
Oh
pretty
my
scary. Yeah.
god.
But, yeah, I had to tell that story. That's what I get, right?
Oh
That
my
was a
god. I
very
mean,
valuable lesson. It gave me a solid respect for electricity.
yeah, and in those days it was, well, that's what you get, now
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a lawsuit
It
or
was
whatever,
dumbass.
you
Yeah.
know? Back in the day, it was just like, "Put the fucking pins down," or "Don't put them
Yeah.
in," you know what I mean? It was just like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?"
We're using straight pins. I mean, I'm still at that, I'm like, "Geez, how so dangerous."
I remember having to go into the changing room with mom, cause duh, and she'd be trying shit on, and they would just be everywhere on the floor. And you have to take your shoes off to try on pants,
Yep.
and there's still just those fucking pins everywhere
Yeah.
on the floor, and I just remember sitting there, and I would look at them, and I wouldn't, like, think to pick them up or anything, I would just look at them, and I'd just be like in my head, I'm looking at mom's feet, and I'm just like, "She's gonna" I don't know
Is
why
she gonna
that seems wrong.
stab herself?
Yeah, "Is she gonna pick one of those up and put it in the electrical outlet?" Mom, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah, that's one of those that sticks with you. I mean, I'm freaking 4 years old. I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember that very well.
Didn't you get
Huh?
shocked in the garage one time with the dog in the
No,
rainstorm?
mom was at work, working nights. Dad was
Oh,
asleep on the couch.
yeah, 'cause he was a big
Yeah,
sleeper.
and I was out in the garage playing, and it was night, of course, and it had been raining, and the back garage door was open so the dogs can go in and out. But there was like this little puddle of water that had accumulated in front of Dad's workbench, and I guess he'd been working on something, and he had his skill saw on the floor, and it was in the puddle, and I didn't realize. And when I came out there to visit the dogs, Boo Boo and Blondie came flying in. They hit that puddle and started doing the shocky
Right,
dance.
yeah,
I was like, "What's going on? Why are you a robot? What's going on?" So I reached over because I didn't know, and Boo Boo went chomp and bit the
yeah,
fucking tip of my finger off. I was
yeah.
like, "Whoa!" And then they danced their way out of it, and they sat over there going, "Fuck, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Oh." Blood's just gushing out of my finger. I'm like, "Oh, this is probably bad. I should probably go see dad." And I fucking walked into the house and I couldn't wake him up.
No,
He wasn't gonna wake up. So I
no,
bled on him for a few minutes and I went back out into the garage and
yeah.
sat down and waited for mom.
First foray into paramedics. I'm like, "Oh, I guess
Yes.
I'll just wrap this kitchen towel that mom probably loves, and I'll just wrap it around my bleeding
Right,
finger and bleed."
well, actually, mom was the one that had to take care of it because he never did wake up until she got home.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course
and I
not.
I can only imagine. I'm gonna let the audience imagine how that went down when she came home and saw the blood. I'll let that be
Oh,
their imagination.
yeah.
But, when she did take me to the doctor, the ER, he's just like, "Oh god, I'm gonna have to take your nail off. I hate taking nails off of kids." And I'm sitting there going, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?" My eyes are all fucking big, and I'm like, "What the fuck?
you have to
What the
tell
fuck?"
me that?
Yeah, I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" And then the nurse comes over and she's like, "Hold still," and breaks the needle in my finger.
Yep,
Yeah, it was one of those. I'm like,
yeah.
"Meh," and he's like, "You're never gonna have a nail there again." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And then this weird ass nail grew up. I'm like,
Well,
"Okay."
I
So
mean,
I
he
do
was
have one, but
probably talking to you in between puffs of smoke because he was smoking a cigarette in the ER while he
he probably, like, put the fucking blood out with ash. He stopped the blood with the ash.
"Here, we're
Psh!
just gonna cauterize it with one cigarette."
You see how I cauterized that wound, kid? That's how you do it in the old
Gotcha.
times.
The
Fuck.
good old
Yeah, so
days.
yeah,
Oh,
adventures
yeah,
and
you've
being
had some
stupid.
excitement with electricity.
Mhm. Yeah, I just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time quite
Well,
frequently, but as long as I'm not being shocked,
no. But then
I can
straight
survive
pens,
that shit.
I mean, that is one good thing that when they invented plastic is being able to just to put the price tag on there with that thing.
Oh, man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
But see,
that
honestly,
was
it's
a
like
big help.
but the thing is, why do you need the fucking price tag on the piece of itself? Just put it above the display, put the little display above the hangers, and then, "Hey, these are 40 bucks."
Because
You
people are thieves and they'll take it and put it under the
People are
$20
thieves,
hanger
they're
and
gonna
go,
take
"Look, it
it
was under the 20." Yeah, yeah, that's why. That's why. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Just a little bit of the way
and
back shit. Speaking of way back, I have a movie that I wanted to I watched it, God, I watched it and I'm like, "Man, I haven't watched this in forever." And I watched it and I was like, "God, this was great." And then I watched it again and went, "This is great." I forgot how great this movie was. Labyrinth.
Labyrinth? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bowie was
Jared,
just fucking
yeah,
amazing.
Jareth, Sarah, oh god. Dance, magic dance, yeah. Labyrinth is one of it's a classic, and all the
Is
creations yeah, that movie is
my favorite character on there, she meets him right away on the fence, the little worm with the little scarf. "Hello."
"Hello.
"Hello. You
Hello,
said
grandma."
hello, didn't you?" "I said hello." That's close enough. That's so fucking cute.
I said, "Hello."
I
Yeah,
said, "Hello."
yeah, that's a great movie,
Ah, shit. I do love that movie. She's such a fucking brat. When
yeah,
she's having her hissy fit because her parents, oh my god. I'm just like, "What the
okay.
is wrong with you?"
But in her defense, there's a new baby, and she's fucking babysitting. You don't have kids to baby I mean, I guess you do. I guess you did back in the day,
Please.
but still, she just
I've had others' kids to babysit as well, so yeah.
yeah,
Ugh,
so, I
yeah.
mean and she's what? She was 15? So
Yeah, I
inappropriate.
think which is yeah,
Or
and Bowie's what,
13 or whatever.
35? Yeah, what the
I mean, I guess you can do that and then become president, so it's all good. Um,
well, he was a goblin king or whatever kind of king he was.
yeah. Sarah, when he would get so just Sarah. I like the 2, knockers, the ones that had
Oh,
they had the one had the, thing in his mouth and one had the thing in his ears,
yeah.
and he and then she, like, plugged his nose to make him open his mouth, yeah.
I
Great.
like the ones that are cards at the door too, and you have to, figure out which one of them's lying.
Oh, yeah, the 2
Those are the
planners.
cards right before the
Yeah,
knockers, aren't they? Yeah.
and then, Sir Didymus.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Didymus. Yeah. And then Hoggle
Yeah.
when they're in the bog of stench.
Yes, yeah. There's
The
nothing
bog
like
of stench.
saddling a dog in battle, right?
Oh, he was the best. Oh my
It
god,
was
that's
so
such a
cute.
great movie. And then
It was
God,
cute.
I don't remember what her name is, but
The what?
the trash lady that has all the trash all over
Oh,
and, there's this lady around here where I live,
uh-oh.
and they chase her out of here a lot, but she reminds me of her.
Oh, how funny.
"I love doing Labyrinth." "Fuck you. I love you more."
Oh my god. She's gonna wait for you someday. She's gonna
Oh,
start
I know.
spouting off all this shit in your room, and you're gonna be in big fucking trouble. It's gonna be a lot more serious than you thought. That's funny. I did catch, Heads of State. I did manage to
Good,
squeeze
how
that
was
in.
it? It was great,
It
right?
was super boomy. It was good.
Boomy. It's a
It was
boom
good,
boom.
it wasn't bad. It
It's a boom
started
boom.
off a little slow, and, John Cena character was really bad. He was just a jerk. But by the end, it was real good. They palled up and kicked ass, and the girl that came to save him was a badass, and it
Nice.
was a cute movie. It ended up
I
being
mean,
actually kinda cute.
I think John Cena is one of the kindest people in Hollywood,
That's
and
what I've heard. I've
I
heard
love
he's a
to
nice guy.
see that he hasn't all of his interviews, he's just a really solid, moral human being. And then Idris Elba, I don't give a shit what he does.
Oh, Idris
He can just
Elba.
exist, and I'm fine with it.
I forget that he was in The Wire, and he's been around for a
Do you
minute, and
know that
he's
he
so handsome.
I have some Idris Elba information. He
Alright.
was, he went in, like, he from the start, he had an American accent for that. They didn't know he was English, and he stayed in character for, like, a season and a half or something like that. They didn't
Oh,
know he
how
was
funny.
English until he got something on the off time and filmed it in England,
Isn't that
and then
funny?
everybody was like, "What? He does a great English accent." He's just
Yeah,
like,
he's had many
"Yeah,
years of
I'm actually
experience.
English."
That's
And
so funny.
nobody like, they were all like, "What the fuck?" It's like, "That's called acting, ladies and gentlemen."
Right?
But yeah,
But
he
there's some Australian actors, and they use English accents, and you think they're English actors, and they're actually Australian actors. You're
like
like, "What
Sam
the
Neill
fuck?"
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
I thought he was
exactly,
English, yeah.
yeah. You'd never know. You're like, "What the hell?"
And then there's some that like Tom Holland, his American accent is just like, he can flip in and out of it, it's
Yeah, and he
incredible.
he looks like the all-American
Yeah,
kid, I
yeah, for
mean,
sure.
pretty much.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that I mean, I think it's cute when they do that. I like when an American actor does a British accent and can pull it off successfully. Because I think
Downey's okay, Robert Downey Jr., he's okay with it. His Sherlock Holmes
I like
isn't
Sherlock
bad.
Holmes, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but he's not,
he's
like,
just
where you
smart.
can't tell.
I just fucking love that dude. He's so great.
Well, like, I didn't know
Talk
Henry
about
Cavill had an accent. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm
wow,
like,
you didn't
"Superman
think
has an
so?
accent?" I was like, "He's
Oh, I saw
British."
what did I see him in first? I don't know, but he's been in some stuff where, like, I think everything I saw him in, he was English.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
only seen him as Superman.
Oh,
I'd never
okay.
seen him
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything else, and then I heard him in an interview, I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" I'm
Yeah,
like, "Well, that
that's where you
figures."
get it. That's what
I'm like,
that's
"Well, that figures."
like, "What the fuck?" Okay, because he was in Enola Holmes with,
Yes, he is. He's Sherlock Holmes.
what's her name?
I love that little series. She's so cute. Did you
Yeah,
see they're
that's
doing another
one. Are they?
season? Yes.
Oh, good.
Of not of Enola Holmes, of, the other one, the
Superman.
the scary one, Stranger Things.
Oh,
They're doing
another
another
season?
season of Stranger Things.
How?
I don't know. I was like,
They're
"Okay."
fucking middle-aged
What,
now.
it's gonna be like their children? I don't know.
They're fucking
Yeah.
and they're
The
not. They're all,
stranger
like,
thing is we have
23.
another season coming, and they're all 36 now.
They're all, like, barely 20, 23.
Yeah, they're like, "Can I
They're
move on to
so
another character?
but
You're
she's
kinda
so
tying me up with this."
old. Why are
Oh
you so
god, that's
old?
funny.
What movie was that? Oh, that was from, um,
Oh,
Aladdin, sorry. The
Aladdin. Oh.
Sultan when he's talking when he's talking to Jafar, and Jafar's like, "I will marry Jasmine," and he's like, "You? But you're so old."
That's funny, but
Jafar's
you're
like, "Fuck
so
you, old man."
old. Um, okay, I wanted to talk about one more thing from, when we were younger,
Okay,
in grade school. Um, we used to do a lot more fun things than I think they get to do now. Like, we do, like, paper
dodgeball.
drives. You remember paper drives? They'd rent that, like, freaking 80 by 80 garbage bin, and you just fill it with newspaper. You'd go to everybody's house and
Yeah,
collect
oh my
everybody's
gosh, I do
newspaper and have
remember
the
that.
newspaper
Yeah,
drive. Yeah, and they'd give you points by pounds of
right,
newspaper.
yeah,
Yeah, those were the good days,
those
when you
were
went out and
fun.
you earned your little money for your little trips and stuff. We did that and made enough money to fly from San Francisco to freaking LA.
You
It was
did?
pretty fun. Yeah, it was in 6th grade. That was pretty fun. We
That's
had 2 drives. There was
awesome.
that one and a can drive where we went out and got cans.
So, we had a can drive as well, and I just went and cleaned out the pantry,
Right.
and I didn't tell mom.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
clean out the pantry, but, like, I
No, but
grabbed stuff and just took it one day because I
and
think
not the stuff that just sits there like I would have, right?
no, no, not like the pumpkin puree or the
Yeah, no,
chili
you took, like,
thing or
corn and
fucking yeah, I took, like, the stuff that she used.
as her staple, yes.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that more.
Ah,
That was a
but one of the
lesson learned.
yeah, one of the things we got to do
Definitely
also back then was, tie-dye T-shirts,
aw,
and I
tie-dye.
know you're pretty good at that.
Yeah, I love
But
tie-dye.
yeah, we always did, like, tie-dye T-shirts. We had our tie-dye T-shirts, me and my friends, we all made the same kind of sorta similar design because it's not really possible to make exactly, but they were damn close, and, that was our little gang shirts.
Yeah. I remember there was, like, those week-long, camps that we used to go to at, like, the parks. like the Parks and Rec department would sponsor, and there was one
Oh,
down
where
at
they do activities like that?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and it was at, the one across the street from junior high.
Roosevelt Park?
Yeah, is that Park?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, we weren't
You mean
allowed to go
Park?
because it was on the other side, and we weren't
Yeah,
allowed
you had to cross fucking traffic to
yeah,
get
you
to it.
couldn't
That was
cross
the whole
Orangeburg.
joke of
You know, just like
no gym.
we
No
weren't allowed
gym, and if you wanna go to the park, you gotta cross fucking 4-lane road. There you go.
and then if you wanted to go to the pool at MJC, you had to cross, and, and then I remember forgetting my shoes one time, and I had to walk home, and I had to sprint home because I did it from, like, shade
The
spot,
sun.
and then I would sprint on the
200
road
degree
to the
cement.
next shade spot and, like, try to cool my feet down, and then sprint to the next shades, and, like, that just happened for, like I think it's, like I don't even know how far away it is, maybe I don't even think it was a mile from where we used to live, but maybe, I don't know, now I gotta look it up, but, um, yeah, that sucked a lot, but we weren't supposed to do that either because we had to cross
We crossed Highway 9,
She
okay,
didn't
to
know
get
that.
huh?
She didn't know that. No,
No,
we would go do
it was a regular road that went through downtown. I mean, we crossed it on our bicycles. We're like,
right.
"Doo, doo, 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 doo."
You better fucking go.
That's it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Um, I was just thinking the other day, my friend well, my work buddy said, he was gonna go to Great America before it finally closes because that
Yeah, he's got till
company
next year.
bought it.
It's
Yeah.
closing in 2000
So he was
2006.
gonna go and hit Great America, and I was thinking, Great America is where I lost my favorite fucking pair of sunglasses I ever had, and I never forgave myself for losing them.
Oh,
They
no.
were my $190 pair of Varnays.
Barney's.
Oh,
Yep.
I was like, "My Varnays! Why couldn't you have been Ray-Bans or Oakleys, not the
Yeah,
Varnays?"
'cause back in those days, Ray-Bans were only like 40 bucks.
Oh, they were fucking amazing.
They were so
Ah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah,
it pretty much ruined my whole day. I was like, "Fuck this place." I was so mad.
that was a really good place to lose stuff or
Oh, log rides. Those are good places to ruin things too.
ruin things, yeah, and 'cause, you don't wanna carry too much stuff, so
What's that fucking ride that they take you up that fucking
the
pole
edge
thing and they just fucking drop your ass?
the edge.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
I would lose many things on that. Phone,
I mean,
life,
remember the tidal wave
lunch, huh?
at lunch? Remember the tidal wave? It was just, like,
Oh,
started and then you would, like,
yes, I think I
just shot
do.
forward, you just did a loop-de-loop and then go back up and then go backwards, do the loop-de-loop and go
Yes,
back, and then that
I
was it.
do.
And that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember watching
That was
everybody on that.
and then
And I
demon,
wasn't one
I
of them.
remember the demon and it had the corkscrew where you went upside down.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
and
love those rides, but I can't my stomach, I can't do it. My stomach cannot handle the G-force at all. That's why dad's like, "And you wanna be an astronaut?
yeah. "No, I wanna be an astronaut."
You can't even pull a half a G and you wanna be an astronaut."
Yeah.
Meh.
Um I like those rides, like, I'll still go on, like, roller coasters. The ones that piss me off are, like, the Ferris wheel. When I get up to the top and then they stop because 'cause they're loading people, I don't like that
Oh.
at all.
Oh my
I
god, I
feel
would
very
pay to stop at
comfortable,
the top. Are you
don't wanna
kidding
be
me?
there, not
I
okay.
want a Ferris wheel that's, like, in a triangle that goes even fucking higher.
Ugh,
Whee!
nope, thanks, I'm out.
Oh, imagine the
'Cause
view.
remember, not Magic Mountain, Six Flags, no, what is it? It was Marriott's Great America when it first started, and it had Looney Tunes. It was in Santa Clara, and it had the Looney Tunes as their mascots, and it had that one thing where, like, everybody it was like a cylinder, and everybody would load into it, and it went up this pole, and then it would stop at the top of the fucking pole and just spin around, and you could just see the panoramic views all the way
Oh,
around it.
no, I don't
Yeah,
remember
and
that.
then it would stop, and then it would go back down, and I loved
Oh,
it
no.
the first time I did it, and then after that, I was like, "I do not love that." I don't like that
Yeah,
feeling of being up there and like,
I don't
and you
mind
don't really have
that.
time to, like, react when you're on a roller coaster because 'cause you're just everything's so quick, but, like, those get me to the top and stop, go fuck yourself, I'm out. No, mm-mm, don't like it. That's why I can't stand that the one that used to be the Tower of Terror in Disneyland.
Oh, right.
'cause it gets you it pulls you up and down, do all that stuff, and then the fucking doors open and it pushes you out, and then you
Yeah,
can
fuck
see
that.
everything
Fuck
right
that.
before it drops you down and it go
Yeah.
no, no, I don't like
No, I'm
that.
not trying to give myself a fucking heart attack.
I'm
I'm
not okay.
good.
I'll go on
I'm
the
good.
Incredicoaster twice, thank you.
Yeah, just get me to the Matterhorn. That's about my speed.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
good.
the Matterhorn. Oh my god, I'm too old for the Matterhorn.
I can do the
It's like a
Matterhorn.
back adjustment afterwards. They should have those massage
A
chairs
back
right at the
adjustment. It
exit
is
of it.
just
Oh, it is. It's so fucking
yeah.
horrible. And it was closed when we went last time because 'cause they're
You're
trying
like,
to be more
phew.
it's such garbage, and I was just like, "Fuck yes."
Your back
And
is like,
and,
thank
like, my kids
you.
all knew. They were like, "Oh, mom, wanna go on the Matterhorn?" "You don't I know you don't wanna go on the Matterhorn." "You know what? You guys go on the Matterhorn. Imma sit right over there and have
There you
a
go.
turkey leg. I'll have a turkey leg while you go on the
Peacock.
Matterhorn." It's not made for grown-ups. I remember dad going on it when we were little, and,
Oh,
he was not a fan. 'Cause he's
no.
too big, he's too tall, and he liked
Yeah.
all that stuff, but
If
that one
anyone's
was
getting beheaded, it's gonna be him. He's like a full 2 feet above everybody else. Look at
and there's a Yeti in the middle
he's
of
all
it that goes,
torso and legs.
"Arr,
Yeah,
arr."
that's funny.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I I did wanna, mention another movie that, I was thinking of the other day. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. I think I found it, but they wanted to pay for it, and I didn't wanna pay for it. So, normally, I like Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, find your happy place and see where it takes you.
There you
It's
go.
on Prime.
Hey,
There you
baby.
go. I
There you
like
go.
that.
That's great.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I ain't paying for it, but, so the movie the movie is and I know as soon as I say it, we're gonna do the exact same fucking thing, okay? Because it's in our
I'm
blood.
ready.
We don't have a choice. Okay, the movie is The Incredible Shrinking Women.
Oh,
Galaxy Glue, Galaxy
Galaxy
Glue,
glue. What
what
would you
would you do
do without
without
Galaxy glue?
Galaxy Glue?
You know what I remember about that movie? Is
What?
we went to Universal Studios, like, the year after it was released,
Ah, the giant
the giant
yes.
telephone, and they
Yep.
had, like, all the big shit that you could climb over
Uh-huh.
and
All
everything.
the huge stuff they
Yeah,
used on the
the
set.
all the
Doesn't
props
mom
they
have a
used,
picture of you on that?
probably.
I think you were on a giant chair too, like, this chair was just fucking huge. I know when we went to the Queen Mary, they had a piece of chain that was, like, as big as a fucking house. I just
Yeah,
remember both
they
of
had
us
a
looking and going,
bolt. I remember they had a bolt, and I climbed up it and, like, was in the middle of it, and it was like, I don't know, like, 20 feet across, and it was a fucking bolt. I mean,
"Yeah, that's
they were just I
insane."
wasn't 20 feet, it was like 10
It's
feet away,
insane.
but it was just massive, and you're just like and when you see stuff like that on TV, you're like, "Oh, wow, I guess that's really big," but then you get there and you're like, "Holy shit, this is incredible." Like, honestly, this is how naive I was, but Incredible Shrinking Woman, I don't even remember what year that was released, but I was like, "How
I'm
did they
pretty
do
sure it was, like,
that?
80 fucking
How'd they
7
do
or
that?" Like, I
87.
was questioning how they fucking did that with the telephone and all this and that, and then when we went to Universal and saw the things, I was like, "Oh."
You're like, "Oh, they made
I
it
used to
big
think I
instead of
was
small."
smart, but now I'm not so sure. It's like, "God damn it."
Those were always fun trips going to Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Those were always real fun trips. I remember I don't know if you remember or not because you were really young. We went to go get onto the tram, and dad was, like, one of the last ones on, and when he turned around, there was that giant fucking Frankenstein behind you remember that?
He goes, "Ah!"
He's like, "Ah!" He's like, "What?" Because this thing was bigger than him. He's like 6'5", and this thing was bigger than him. He's like, "Ah!" I laughed so hard. I was like, "Man, that's funny." And
Oh,
then I think the first time we went to do where they have a big like an amphitheater where they do like shows. They'll do like a live little show for you and stuff. And they asked for volunteers, and dad got picked to be a volunteer. I don't know if you remember this.
is this a Universal?
I think it's at Universal,
Was it
yeah.
the gunfight?
Yes, he was a robber and he gets
I don't
shot.
remember that.
Yes, it
Ah!
was amazing. Mom has the video, I think. I think she has like Super 8 of it. I'm
Oh, that's
pretty
dope.
sure she has it. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
It was just those are just things that, leave good memories. The shark, the fucking jaws coming at us in the little
Oh, yeah.
tram and
The tram
when
and the tram
I think
where the water part
yes.
opens. seat,
Yeah.
you in the tram
And
with the
then, because
attachment.
we went a couple of different times, we got the Battlestar Galactica scene where they were having the battle, and you go through the Battlestar Galactica and the bots. I don't know what they were called. I can't remember, but they're fighting and the lasers are going across and there's things sparking off and firing everywhere. And
Yeah,
before that,
it's
they had King Kong.
it was so
And you go
cool.
through, and there's this huge fucking King Kong, and he's like at the top of the building looking at you, and you're like on a tram driving by going, nah, and he's all, nah. You're like, ah.
Yeah, I
You don't
don't
remember
really
any of that?
remember that. That must have been I must have been super young on those.
I like the one. There was also you're on the little tram ride, and you're underground, like where Bart is, and Bart's coming in on the other end, and then you have this earthquake, okay, and you're like, "Whoa!" The tram shakes, and the ground cracks, and water starts pouring in. It's ocean water. You're underground,
I
and you're like, "Fuck!" And the water's pouring through, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
shit starts sparking and catching fire. But the Bart comes in the other direction and crashes, and it looks like it's gonna head right into you and hit you,
Oh
and the
my
ground
god.
drops, and this truck drops on top of it with flames coming out. It's like a gasoline truck. And it was
You
I
know,
was just like, wow. I
I
was
mean,
like, holy
think
shit.
think about that Loma Prieta earthquake in '89, and they were doing that shit before that.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
conspiracy.
You think that they
That
would have
that Loma
taken
Prieta
steps, right?
earthquake
Yeah.
is a government conspiracy.
Hey man, it's the Bay. It's all built on sand. You know what I mean? It's fuck.
Oh god, yeah, we don't think about that.
But yeah, that was a lot of shit I was thinking about this week.
Yeah, Universal was really fun because, you're used to Disneyland, but then Universal is a little more, techy and, like, you know what I mean? Like a little more
Yeah. It was more movie oriented,
Mhm.
and
I wanna
Disneyland
go.
is
I
Disney
I need to
oriented.
go.
Huh?
I wanna see that. I wanna see that Harry Potter land.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie, even though I really don't watch the movies anymore because I'm so disappointed in her.
Oh, she's
But I'm
gross.
really curious. But honestly, if I was gonna go do it, I would have done it already. Because if I haven't seen Star Wars, then I ain't going nowhere, right? Right? I mean, if I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go see Star Wars, I'm like, meh. Eh.
Yeah, and I know it's a lot of money, but you really need to.
I will later. I'm not in a rush, and it's
I
nothing
get it. I
important to
get it.
me.
It's just you know how it is when you walk from land to land there? It's like you walk into that place and you're 100% on the movie lot. I mean, it's like it's just like the fucking movie. Like, you're
Yeah,
like
I'll have to make sure I have good mushrooms.
it's just
So.
a and there's a well, just
It's gonna be just like a lot of things when I'm done.
Whoa.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. No, it's super cool. It is super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I will eventually. I don't have time right now. Hopefully someday we'll be making money at this and I can
Uh,
fucking take a break. And I mean, I'm like I haven't had a week off yet, so I'm like, okay, I'm
yeah.
kind of
I mean,
ready for a week off. So
because it's a lot. I mean, that walking around, you're walking 8, 9, 10 miles, but it's
oh
like
yeah, and I have a titanium knee, so I'm not,
yeah, it's like you gotta you can't go in one day, is what I'm trying to say.
no, and I wouldn't even
You know what
try.
I
That's
mean?
like a 3-day
Because
trip,
plus, it's on the complete fucking other side from the entrance, the main entrance.
right? I
And so
mean,
even if you
even
work
back in the
from
day,
home
Sal, Disneyland was a 3-day trip.
oh, yeah.
It was 2.5 easy. I
I'm not
mean,
gonna lie, we were spoiled when we got to go.
oh
When
fuck
we were
yeah,
younger and we went
I
for
really appreciate that.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
we
it
we
was
got to do a
never
lot of
rushed.
stuff.
It was always like, if you got tired, not I don't remember mom or dad ever saying anything like, "Oh, tough shit, let's go." They were like, "Oh, cool, let's rest. Let's have a seat. Let's take a breath. You wanna go back to the hotel? Let's take a nap." Whatever. It was always super low key and just enjoyable. I feel so bad for those families that are, like, dragging their kids through, "Let's go, let's," and the kids are like, "I'm
I know, and they're
tired."
not. It's like walking your dog and not letting them smell. It's like, what are
Yeah,
you doing? Let
yeah.
them
"Who's
smell
this
the
walk
tree, for
for?"
Christ's
Yeah.
sakes.
"This walk's
But
for me,
I
bitch.
mean,
Why are we hurrying?"
mom was a trooper because that one time at Disneyland, she damn near broke her ankle on the Pirates of the Caribbean getting into that little boat.
Oh,
They
yeah.
moved the boat right when she was stepping in, damn near
Mhm.
broke her fucking ankle, and she
Yeah.
she stuck with it, and we had the trip. She didn't. let that interfere. I
Yeah.
don't remember anything stopping us from still having that day, and she had to have been in terrible pain.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I mean, that's being a trooper for the kids. That's taking it for the team right there.
Yeah, for
So
sure. For
I mean,
sure.
I do appreciate that shit. And we
And
did
plus
get to do
plus
lots of things.
she was probably sitting there going, "I spent a lot of fucking money on this trip."
She's like, I ain't going nowhere. Wrap it up.
"No, we're going."
That's funny.
The
That's funny.
day.
But yeah, but all right. Well, I think we can wrap that up.
A
Um,
rapper as a wrap.
yeah. Don't
Ah,
forget to like, please
like,
like,
follow, share.
follow, share, someday subscribe. But for now, like, follow, share, spay, neuter, do your fucking part.
Righto, righto.
All
Hey,
right,
spay and neuter. Adopt a
spay
pet.
and neuter. All right, hey, don't pop off.
Fine. I won't pop off.
Peace out. Boop, 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 boop.
Boom,